Hi graduates, it's Stella from Meeple University, and this is Stella's short and sweet preview for Circadians First Light Specialists expansion from Garfield Games. More days of exploration on this planet has led us to more discovery of other alien races, Oxatea and Azuri, along with advancement of our research and the great specialists. I'm sure we'll do well in our expedition. We'll work on that. The base game and expansion still plays 1 to 4 players with medium to heavy complexity. Well, the rules are pretty easy, but the gameplay is quite thinky. The Specialists is the first full expansion to Circadians First Light. It brings the powerful Specialist P+ dice you can unlock and use as your worker dice, new factions, outpost tiles and boards for more player interaction, asymmetric power leader cards, and more other tiles and cards. Circadians First Light base game is a worker placement game with dice as your workers. You roll them, place 1 die and 1 player at a time to gain the benefits in various competitive space, or to do farming to collect resources on your own personal board. Players essentially need to convert the resources to victory points, mainly by making goods and negotiating with the locals. Both require players to give up certain resources. I'll link our overview and how to play video for Circadians First Light in the description below if you want to find out more or as a refresher. In Specialists expansion, one of the major additions is Specialists. They are the experts, workers with no dice pips, means wild number pips, and can be assigned out of orders from your garage after the planning phase and gain points and benefits when unlocked. You can only have 1 of them at a time in your pool though, and if you end up not using it that round, you can send it to a farm instead of getting measly to water. Very special indeed. You'll have outpost boards next to your player board with the specialists on it needing to be unlocked by going to this new temple space as one way to do it. You get outpost tiles, special ability that you or any players can visit with specialists to gain the action. Don't worry, when other player visits you, you get the benefits here. Or even more, if you've unlocked this specialist. You'll have 2 new faction boards. Now that you've discovered new factions, time to negotiate with them too.
We are in dire need of water. Give us some and we will give you this great creation.
No offense, but I already have that. How about just points?
Okay, Circadians, you drive a hard bargain.
Other additions are more ships and farm tiles, more contract and event cards, and some other components, including for the solo mode. Woo! Yep, we'll show you hand solo playthrough as well. So, how does all of these play now? Having specialists makes a more forgiving gameplay. The wild number pip is a great flexibility to have, because the base game is pretty tight. How many times have I planned my turn only to have the space taken by other player? Or, more likely, miscalculated my moves? The outpost tiles are great additions to more interaction between players, spaces specifically for the specialists, giving some little bonus if your space is used by others. The 2 faction styles adds more options for scoring. Oxatea simply lets you spend water, while Azuri is more exotic. You don't spend resources, but simply have certain objectives fulfilled, like 4 or more fulfilled contracts, 4 or more dice on negotiations board, and so on. Speaking about the negotiation board, it gets extensions for more bonus for negotiating and more setbacks or penalty in the form of rewarding other players but yourself. Other extras like the leaders with asymmetric powers that help you with different strategies, different contract cards, event cards, and more would enrich the play of Circadians First Light. Watch out for some brain-burning moments though. So thanks for watching, folks. Check out Circadians First Light Specialists expansion project page. I'll put the link in the description below. The components featured in this video are prototype, so rules and artwork are not final. You would help us by like the video, subscribe and hit the bell, and comments below if you want me to make more of these videos. I also share my board games journey on Instagram. Hope to see you there too. See you next time.